Merry Christmas to my stampers. Hi there, it's Robin Ingalls, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am going to do hopefully a very quick video highlighting the Joy of Sharing card kit from Stampin' Up! This Christmas season. And today is December 1st, so if you want it, you better hurry up and get it. And it is so quick and easy to make. You can make all these cards in just one sitting. It's a all-inclusive card kit. That means it comes with everything that you could possibly need for making your cards. It has the envelopes, it has little stickers, it has an ink pad, these cute little sentiments, and even a little pine cone, fir branch, and little berries. Everything that you need except glue. So you might want some Tombow. It does come with some other sticky dots and dimensionals and so on that you could use should you not have Tombow multi-purpose glue, which is my absolute favorite, as you know, because it doesn't wrinkle the paper and it really sticks, but yet you have a few seconds to reposition your project if you don't get it quite in the right place. Love Tombow. So I have my Tombow. I've ordered my kit. I haven't even really opened it yet. And it comes in a lovely craft box, which you can use to store all of your cards. These cards, I mean, not all of your cards, if you make them as many as I do, hundreds. And here's our little Stampin' Spot. This is Mossy Meadow. And this is the color that comes along with your kit. The cardstock is also Mossy Meadow. This is about the hardest thing in the world to do, is to open these up without making a mess on your fingers. So here we go. Oh, come on. Open. There we go. Mossy Meadow. I will set that up here. Gosh, I feel like I'm, doing some Lego review or something. Here are our different stamps. As you can see, they are the clear stamps, so you will need a clear acrylic block, which, lovely enough, comes in the kit. So here's our block. It's very thin, but it will work. Let's see what else is hiding in here. This is all, you can tell I haven't opened this yet. These all-inclusive kits are really, really neat. We sell a lot of card kits, and for a beginner stamper or for somebody who's just kind of in a hurry to get things done, they're great. They come with directions right there. Those are some of the cards we'll be making. Of course, we will not be using those people in our card. We will be using my photo. But you don't even have to use a photo, which is the lovely thing about this kit, is it can be done with a photo or without a photo. All right, we have some dimensionals. Set those aside. We have nice big envelopes. This is bigger than the typical 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So they're big enough to hold a 4 by 6 photograph. Set those aside because I won't be doing those until much later. It comes with these beautiful laser cut gold foil pieces, and I can tell this is probably what is going to take you the longest time to assemble your cards. Some of these you have to handle them delicately, but look how beautiful that is. I don't know if you can see that right now, but I'm just going to peel a few of these, or not peel, but tear them apart, so that I will have a couple of these to show you what to do. Now, after reading online and watching videos of other people, which you are welcome to do, they say save these. Don't just throw them away. You can use punches. You can cut out a square as a frame for, some pieces that you do in the future. So don't throw those out. Just hang on to them. I'm going to set these aside. Here are our cards. Oops. I'm trying to do this in a hurry so that it doesn't take quite so long. I've noticed some of my other videos are quite lengthy. Here are the cards. It's a beautiful Mossy Meadow. It looks to me almost like velvet or felt or something. It's got a little bit of a texture appearance to it. And they're white on the inside, which is so nice because you can read the sentiment that way. When I do a card that is dark on the inside, I will line it with a piece of white paper. Here's one that I did earlier this year. And put a piece of white paper in it with a sentiment on the inside, because you just can't really stamp and write legibly on the darker paper, on the darker cardstock. Okay, so here's our cardstock. I'm going to set that aside. And our little labels, or these are actually the bigger labels, set those aside. Lots of labels. Oh my gosh, we just have so much stuff in here. Glitter. Ooh. I don't know. Oh, those are little tiny dots. I don't know if you can see them. They will peel up, and you can put those all over your card for a little decoration. Smaller labels. Oop, getting caught up on my shirt here. And these are, I thought they were stickers, but they're the little punch outs to help to decorate, accessorize your project. And these, I think, are like little mini glue dots. So don't need that big hunk of cardboard. All right, let's see what we're going to do. Here are the directions. Card kit, joy of sharing. And it gives you tips what your card kit includes, also in French and Spanish and some other languages. So let's see what we want to do. Well, first of all, my photo, oh, aren't we sweet, had a little wedding earlier this year. So this will be our first Christmas together as a married couple. So I'm going to do my cards horizontally. And then I will do a few also going vertically so that we can see how that turns out. So I'm going to use this just as a little idea on how to get started. Here we go. And first I need a card. So let's do this. I am going to use my glue, good old multi-purpose Tombow. Just a little bit on the back. Now, as you know, Tombow, you only need a thin little line, about the diameter of a piece of dental floss. So there you have it. Hopefully you know how big dental floss is. I'm going to put us right there. Centered, of course. Oh, we look so sweet. And one of these to go on top. Just like that. Oh, we're all nicely framed. I'm going to use the Tombow again. And just go quickly around the edge, like so. Maybe a little bit up in here, so those little pieces don't catch. You know, if you have trouble with little pieces that catches, you put them in the envelope. Slide another piece of cardstock inside that envelope first before you do your card, and you can slide the card behind it and it won't catch on the flaps of the envelope. Okay, there we are. The two of us. Oh, we look so nice. And let's see, what kind of sentiment, how do I want to decorate us? How about some of these little things? Let's see, we have poinsettia. We have big poinsettias. We have small poinsettias. And we have some little pine cones. Get some of these punched out, and then we will decide where to put them. Big pine cones. And just a little threesome. All right. This little red piece here looks like a banner. And a little white piece. There we go. All right. Cool. There's Robin and her sweetie. Cover up my legs. Which side do I want it on? I think I will go exactly how they had it in this picture. Oh, see, they slid theirs. Well, too late now. They slid one behind the gold foil so that it kind of emphasized that little pine cone there. But too late for me because I glued mine down. I will put it right over the top, just like that. And I will do Merry Christmas. But I can put one of these cute little guys behind it. Don't want to cover up the two of us. So I think I want the poinsettia. No, maybe this big one right there. Yeah. So it'll go something like that. Let me stamp this first. And here we have, I have some grid paper behind here. It was messy on the other side, which is divided, the inches divided up, and this I guess is like centimeters or something. But I wanted to show you that we also have grid paper. I think this is such a cool invention that is sold in smaller sizes. See how neat that is? You can get your grid paper, and to me, it's great for kind of keeping an eye on how square you get your stamp. And also it keeps your workspace neat. You just turn them over, use them a few times, and trash them. All right, I like to line my stamp up even with the square. Let's see, on the outside we have, it's hard to read these, Merry Christmas, Season's Greetings, and something very tiny. I don't know what the tiny one is. To you and yours. So I'm just going to do Merry Christmas on the outside and then use the bigger sentiment for the inside on this one. This is kind of overkill with this small stamp on this great big piece of acrylic. So that's where you might want to purchase an extra little small one like that. But we'll use this since that's what was given to us, and I want to show you just how easy this is to do. Now, I probably did not get that on there real straight, but that is the beauty of these acrylic stamps. Now, something else nice is that these glue dots are small enough. You have much better control when you're just doing a small stamp like this. You don't get the ink, don't tend to get the ink on the acrylic block, as you know that can be a problem, or on the edges of the stamp itself. Now, see, since it's this lovely acrylic and photopolymer, I can see exactly where I'm going to put it. And sometimes my eyeballs are not real straight. Press down. Let's hope that turns out well. Look, Merry Christmas. Now, if you have trouble getting yours to come through perfectly even across the front, what you can do is take a one of those soft mouse pads and put it behind there. We do sell pads that are specific for that. They're a silicone pad, I believe, and you put it behind your the piece that you're going to be stamping on, and it gives it a surface to that's might not have dimples in it. This might have some dimples. I do have several layers of paper under here. Anyway, there we are. Merry Christmas. Let's layer this up. Just exactly like that, I think. I'm going to cover up my pad, my ink here, so that I don't tend to get it all over everything else. All right. And I'm going to glue my little red piece directly on the photo. I don't know if you can hear my Christmas music in the background. This is the first day I've had Christmas music on this season, and I just love it. And my old faithfuls, I think I've been listening to these probably for 30 years. All right, I'll put this one, how do I want that? I don't want it to mess up our image. Maybe I'll do the smaller one. Yeah, I'll do the smaller one. Or do I want that on top? Yeah, let's do that on top. I will glue this one down, and then next time I'm going to use dimensionals. Does that look straight? Straight enough. Hey, you know, if it's a little bit crooked, you know it's homemade. That is the beauty of that. We are none of us perfect. Anyway, I know I certainly am not. All right, dimensionals. I love my dimensionals because it just gives a little added touch to your card or your project. There we go. Put this over here, and you know that once you lay down your dimensionals, you are not going to be able to reposition them. I have mine coming off the side of the card there a little bit. Hopefully that won't be a project when I put it in the envelope. All right, I'm going to put this one up here, again with my dimensionals. Maybe I want a bigger one. No, I don't want to cover up all that pretty gold foil. That I think would be overkill. All right. Oh, good old James Taylor singing Christmas music. Doesn't get a whole lot better than that. All right, there we go. Put that one up there. Oh, we look so nice. Look, Merry Christmas. I have most of my friends, you know, are on Facebook or whatever, and they've seen our wedding pictures and they've seen pictures of Kenny, but I have some aunts and cousins that are not Facebook people. So this is a nice way to send them photos. You know, people say, well, you know, I put it on Facebook, but not the whole world is on Facebook. In fact, I've kind of backed away from Facebook myself because I just get aggravated with things on Facebook. Anyway, here is the sentiment I'm going to put on the inside, and this is a little bit wider than it is long. So here we go. I do like to try to get it at least a little bit straight. All right. Here we go. Everywhere we go, tell it on the mountain. And thump, thump, thump. My husband used to say, well, you know what? I know you're stamping because I hear thump, thump, thump. There we are. Wishing you a season filled with the special warmth of friendship, the precious joy of sharing, and the wonder of blessings of happiness. All right, I am going to get my mouse pad and show you how I do this. All right, that's a Stampin' Up! Mouse pad from many, many years ago. Okay, does that look about flat? Let's hope. Or straight. Maybe not flat. Oh! Look, I smeared it down here. Well, you know what? We're just going to put something down there to cover it up. Wishing you a season filled with special warmth of friendship, the precious joy of sharing, and the wonderful blessings of happiness. And you can tell it's homemade because I messed up my very first one. Okay, but we have been given also on here some cute little additions. And this is how you cover up your boo-boos. Make it look like it was meant to be. All right, this one is a little fir branch. And I'm going to put some fir branches down along the bottom. There's one. You really should have another piece of paper under there. And that's where this other grid paper comes in handy. Okay, let me rip off a piece here. That should be under there to begin with. Okay, here comes little fir branch number 2. I can position them just exactly where I want. This one kind of is going to overlap a little bit like it's in the background. If you double stamp, the first one will be darker, of course, and then the one in the background will be a little bit lighter. Like that. And I've got some little berries on there, or a pine cone. I think I'll do berries. All right. Little berries. Just like that. Which might be something you want to do on purpose. And if you have red, either a red marker or some red ink, those berries would be really pretty in red, and the little pine cone that comes in this kit would be really cute in brown. But, you know, hey, you do what you got, use what you got, and there you have it. Wishing you a season filled with a special joy. All right, card number 1. First one I did, so, and I learned from my mistakes. Let's don't drop the ink pad or the stamp on the project. Let's see what our next one will be. The next one I'm going to do will not have a photo, so you can see how this goes without the photo. Let's see, I think we're going to do one that is going, this is horizontal and that's vertical. Okay, this one's going to go vertically. So here's my other piece. Now I'm going to see what these little dots are like. I have not seen these before. See how they peel off? There's a little dot. It must have something on there maybe to keep it, I don't know, to get the, aha, it does. It has a little tiny piece on there, and now that glue dot is exposed. Oh, I have a friend who said it was so easy to slip photos in and out because she had used these little glue dots on the back, and then she could slide the photo in and out on the back of her project. So I am going to put these up here real quick, and one on each corner. Oops, you probably just saw the back of my head. All right. Peel these little pieces off. It's kind of like the dimensionals. It's just got a little white piece of paper on the back to keep it from sticking to itself in the package. All right, and there we have it. Now these, once they are down, are down. So you do want to make sure that they are exactly where you want them to be before you stick them on your piece. There, look at that. Man, those are cool. You really didn't need the Tombow, although I do love Tombow. All right, let's see what else we want to do. See, now I could easily take one of these cute little red pieces and slide it behind the pine cones and the little berries and things that are up here. But I don't want my sentiment down here on this card. So I will put this one up at the top, or at least midway. I'm going to glue that one down because those other little dots just take a little bit of time, and I'm trying to get this done for you. All right, as you can see, a little bit of Tombow. I cannot emphasize that enough. If you use too much Tombow, you might remember in elementary school using good old Elmer's, it would glob out. Well, guess what? Tombow does the same thing if you get a little heavy-handed with it. All right, I'm going to set that just up here and get my bigger card piece. And this time, I am going to do the larger sentiment on the front. Okay. Sometimes I just rub it around in a circle, make sure I get it in all those little crevices, because this has some really fine detail in this stamp. All right, line it up. There we go. All right, so nice. Going to put that here. That would take some dimensionals, and I want this one down here with some dimensionals, and put one up at the top. That one I will put over the top of that. Maybe I'll glue this one down and put this one over the top. Okay, we'll do that. And one. this one with dimensionals, which I have hidden from myself. Where did I hide the dimensionals? Right here. All right, you can do 2. I like to do 4 on a piece this size. Okay, whoops, I got a few extras that time. Well, guess what? This one gets extra dimensionals. Because like I said, once the dimensional is down, you're not getting that sucker back up again without tearing it, which is okay, but you don't want to make a big mess. All right, I'm going to put this right here. This one is going to go on top. Do I want a poinsettia? Let's see, maybe a small one along with that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, these only really need 1 dimensional, especially since I wasted one on that other piece. Okay, we will do this. We will do this. Let's see, where do I want him? Don't want to cover up my sentiment. Right there. That looks good just how it is. Look at that. But I do like poinsettias, so I think I'll put that off to the side. Well, you won't even be able to see the red. I'll just hold onto that one until later because I do like that red ribbon or banner showing through. All right, now what else did they give us? Where's my glitter? I have those little glitter dots hiding someplace in all of my stuff. I don't know where they are. I'm going to pause my film and all right, I found my glitter dots, and I like to use a pen or a stylus or even a toothpick sometimes to get these little things off of here. This one might need glasses actually. See, I can hold that with my pen or my needle and peel them off. Put them around here just in little places. Hard to find the underside. All right, they peel off really, really easily. Oh, my granddaughter would go nuts with glitter dots. One there and one down at the bottom. Good gracious, this kit really is all inclusive. There we go. Look how beautiful. I do like that. Now, let me show you what else you can do. You can stamp any of these on the back here. Oops, I forgot to put a sentiment in there. Well, you know how to do a sentiment. But I can put these on the back. To you and yours would be nice to put on the back here. Or even any of these little images, the fir branch or the berries, the pine cone would be cute back here. Now, if you do have trouble with these going in and getting caught, what I was talking about earlier, you simply take a piece of cardstock, slide it in, and now it's just a big piece of cardstock. When you put your card inside, of course you would want the sentiment and the greeting on there too. It doesn't get hung up. Sometimes these little pieces, especially if there's a dimensional, will get caught on the side of your card. So, but like that, you don't want that. So having another piece of cardstock in there to begin with will keep those from getting hung up. And then you simply slide that out. There you have it. This is nice. These envelopes are really heavy duty. I like that. And you are ready to go. Well, I hope that you will look through our catalogs. If it's too late for Christmas, we have a lot of other really, really good card sets that you can purchase and make some beautiful cards. And pretty soon we have our new catalogs coming out for January, a new occasions catalog. So I hope you enjoy that. There are some card sets also in the big catalog. If you just don't really have the time to plan and cut and prepare other cards, that might be the way that you want to go. Hope you enjoy, and I hope you all have a very merry and blessed Christmas. Stay safe and just find joy in everything you can do throughout the day. Love you guys. Bye.